It's estimated that Christians manage over $150 trillion, more than half the world's wealth. That's 200 to 300 times greater than what is given philanthropically each year. Capital has influence, yet many of us are content to let others determine our investment strategy. Unfortunately, we are often passively profiting from companies that advance causes which run counter to our beliefs. We're missing an enormous opportunity to invest with purpose. The Bible calls us to be on mission with all of our lives. For many believers, faith guides where they give, how they parent, and how they lead others in the marketplace. But when it comes to investing our finances, we tend to follow the same patterns as the world. We aren't owners. We are stewards of the resources that God has given us. This knowledge should radically change the how, where, and why behind our investment strategies. Imagine the impact if all Christ-following investors, from the rich young ruler to the widow and her mite, use investment capital to deliver community impact, spiritual integration, and financial return, taking what God has given and putting it back into the work He is doing on earth, promoting products and services that further human flourishing. Real estate investors are discovering that loving your neighbor through resident chaplaincy is not only a great way to combat loneliness, but also good for the financial bottom line. Shareholders are becoming known for more than just what they're against. They are encouraging the world's largest publicly traded companies to look beyond quarterly results into a longer-term view of sustainable growth and value creation. Faith-driven entrepreneurs are partnering with like-minded investors to grow redemptive businesses that are intentional about integrating their values in the way they serve their customers and care for their team. We believe this is just the beginning. Every day, there are new discoveries of how stewarding the resources God has entrusted us with leads us and others into a stronger relationship with Him. This is a movement of fund managers, financial advisors, pastors, entrepreneurs, and everyday investors. Learn from guests like Bob Dahl, Frank Chen, Trey Stevens, Ron Blue, Amy Minnick, Robert Netzley, Brian Fickert, Peter Greer, Christine Rico, Finney Curavilla, Wade Myers, Luke Rausch, Pete Kelly, Jerry Boyer, with podcasts, articles, monthly newsletters, events, and videos. Join a community of Christ followers who are aligning their investment strategies with God's values, and see what happens when God's people steward God's goods for God's glory.